Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to continue Job's story in Job chapter 31. It has 40 verses, so let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, here we go. I made a covenant with mine eyes. Why then should I think upon a maid? For what portion of God is there from above, and what inheritance of the Almighty from on high? Is not destruction to the wicked and a strange punishment to the workers of iniquity? Sorry. Doth not he see my ways and count all my steps? If I have walked with vanity, or if my foot hath hasted to deceit, let me be weighed in an even balance, that God may know mine integrity. If my step hath turned out of my way, and mine heart walked after mine eyes, and if any plot hath cleaved to mine hands, then let me sow, and let another eat. Yea, let my offspring be rooted out. If mine heart have been deceived by a woman, or if I have laid wait at the neighbor's door, then let my wife grind unto another, and let others bow down unto her. For this is an heinous crime. Yeah, it is an iniquity to be punished by the judges. For it is not fire that consumeth to destruction, it would root out all mine increase. If I did despise the cause of my manservant, or of my maidservant, then they contended with me. When they contend, oh shoot, my bad. When then shall I do, when God riseth up, and when he visiteth, what shall I answer him? Did not he that made me in the womb make me? And did he not and did not one fashion us in the womb? If I have withheld the poor eye's desire, or if I've caused the eyes of the widow to fail, or if I've eaten my morsel, myself alone, and the fatherless hath not eaten thereof. For from my youth he was brought up with me, as with a father, and I guided her from my mother's womb. If I have seen any perish for want of clothing, or any poor without covering, if his loins have not blessed me, and if he were not warmed with the fleece of my sheep, if I have lifted up my hands against the fatherless, when I saw my help in the gate, then let mine arm fall from my shoulder blade, and mine arm be broken from the bone. For destruction from God was a terror to me, and by reason of his highness I could not endure. If I have made gold my hope, or have said to the fine gold, thou art my confidence. If I rejoiced because my wealth was great, and because my hand had gotten much. If I beheld the sun when it shined, or the moon walking in brightness, and my heart hath been secretly enticed, or my mouth hath kissed my hand, this also were an iniquity to the punished by the judge, for I have denied the God that is above. If I rejoiced at the destruction of him that hateth me, or lifted me up when evil found him. To me, this is speaking to me in a way of, be careful, be careful of your actions and your thoughts. And what I mean by that is, as he said, like he's being thankful, if he was being thankful for the wealth he had, being thankful to God, but, being happy because you're wealthy is what, you shouldn't just be happy just because you have lots of money and things like that. And you got to be careful of the way of what you're putting before God and what you're thinking, what you're giving your love to, or what your appreciation to, because God should be the one we're giving the complete appreciation to. And, no matter what situation we be, we always, something I've learned here recently, always find something to be happy about. You don't always have to look out at what's miserable about it, or, what makes you stressed out, or, whatever, find what's the good in that, uh, in that whole situation. Continue on 30 here. Neither have I suffered my mouth to sin by wishing a curse to his soul. If And that's another thing, just that speak verses to me. You should never wish anything evil upon anybody. You know, people do things because we're human and we make mistakes. Just like, you know, you go, no matter if you go to a store or a restaurant or something like that, and, customers will get angry and mad because they messed up their order or something like that. When, people make mistakes, because we are human, we do make mistakes. If you were in that situation, if you were the person who made the mistake, I mean, you feel horrible, but you wouldn't want somebody screaming at you or something like that. So don't, be like that towards somebody. And don't ever wish anything evil upon somebody, like that. Especially in a situation like that where, I mean, they made a mistake, because God will punish you. He will very so much punish you. And the man of the tabernacle said, Not, oh, that we had of his flesh. We cannot be satisfied. The stranger did not lodge in the street, but I opened the doors to the traveler. If I covered my transgression as Adam by hiding my iniquity in my bosom, did I fear a great multitude, or did the contempt of the families terrify me, that I may kept silence, and went not out of the door? Oh, that one would hear me. Behold, my desire is that the Almighty would answer me, and that mine adversary had written a book. Surely I would take it upon my shoulder and bind it as a crown to me. I would declare unto him that number of my steps, as a prince would I go near unto him. If my land cry against me, or that the furrows likewise whereof complain, if I have eaten the fruits thereof without money, or have caused the owners thereof to lose their life, let thistles grow instead of wheat, and cockle instead of barley. The words of Job are ended. I wonder what's gonna happen next. This actually got me very curious. Man, he's right about the whole adversity in the book. Because they did write a book, full book. I think it was. I mean, we're already in chapter 31, and so much has happened. And you know, sometimes you might find bad things come in your life, and they might come a lot. No matter what, how much good you're doing. But you could be an example that, or some things. Things are happening to keep you from something, keep you from endangering yourself, or to bless somebody else and teach somebody else, so, always keep a mind out to that. And they may be happening because of sin you've done in the past or whatever, but, always keep moving forwards, and God will bless you in the end. I thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you learned something and enjoyed. Please share Job's story, and I thank you for watching. Take it easy.